We're watching the Herb downfall of Foodie Beauty, and apparently there's a part in here people weren't ready for. I'm not skipping anything. Let's see what happens.
Bragging about being the last mukbanger standing on YouTube after Amberlynn Reid was demonetized and Nicocado Avocado got skinny.
Who am I, Maria? And why are you bragging saying, hey, yo, I'm the last mukbang YouTuber, and now I'm bigger than the other two?
Foodie Beauty has finally suffered the consequences of her actions.
Damn.
Following years of
That's
antics online, which has
money
included
that she
accusations of alleged
from
racism,
24
abuse,
videos?
constant lying, and of course, indulging in massive amounts
Wait, she was lying? And I can tell adults and a bunch of food are not healthy.
of food. Chantal, aka Foodie Beauty, has been left begging for money after her channel was also demonetized. Before we look at why she was demonetized, we need to look at how she got here and give context.
If y'all know something about Foodie Beauty, drop it down and tell me one thing before we finish. What did Foodie Beauty did, or anything in the video that y'all think that were outrageous?
Good thing for everyone that she's been forced to leave the platform, hopefully for good. Chantal Marie, better known as Foodie Beauty, started uploading on YouTube in 2016, which were mainly makeup videos, which have pretty much all been deleted.
I want to know what made her start the channel, and why did she need to create a YouTube channel
Now, as of 2026.
Hey guys, me here with another video.
OMG. Sorry, we're not looking at the camera at first.
Today, anyone who knows me basically knows that I have an obsession with ColourPop eyeshadows.
Obsession with ColourPop? What is that? I know y'all men probably don't know what ColourPop is, but for the woman, what is ColourPop for the woman?
Although she had an obsession with the ColourPop eyeshadows, it was also clear that she had an obsession with food too. However, both of these interests can be pretty expensive, and at the time she started the Foodie Beauty channel, she was also unemployed.
So that's over with, so now I'm kind of just, you know, unemployed.
For one, I'm unemployed. Y'all know I'm unemployed. And if I were unemployed, I probably wouldn't see this. For her, being unemployed, not bad. But doing something like this is ridiculous.
And I'm just trying to figure out what to do with my life. I'm gonna go back to school. You know, I'm kind of job searching, seeing what my options are, seeing what's out there, you know.
She also explained why she made the channel in the same Q&A.
What made you start a YouTube? Well, I like to hear myself talk, and I always remembered something a friend told me a long time ago when we were at a party, and he said, I think I was like 16, and he told me, you should have your own show. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna call...
Imagine her having her own show, and her channel is Foodie Beauty. What you think her channel will be? Just think about it.
Create a channel, I'm gonna call it the Chantal Show, and I'm just gonna do whatever the hell I want.
And loving the sound of her own voice is something that will become extremely apparent as her online persona grew, as we will see just how narcissistic Chantal really was. Apart from being obsessed with food, Chantal is also known for her strange relationships, getting into a lot of controversy over them, and even having some fans
controversial? Strange relationship? Ooh, damn. It getting a little spicy in here. Hey, put a little salt in them, put a little pepper, cook them up. Cause we about to eat some spicy today.
Come up with a safe word for her to use when one of them became abusive. Her first public partner was named Milan, nicknamed BB, and they lived together with Chantal's cat.
First partner, Balan. Isn't that Balan sound like the Bible word? Probably something in the Bible. Maybe if you read scripture, you might see Balan in the Bible word.
Sam and BB June, who will become very important to the story very soon.
So she
I watched your video with your boyfriend, and it was so funny. My question is, how did you guys meet, and how long have you been together? So I'll start with that. So we've been together for, it's going to be 6 years in April, I believe. I'm not like that person that keeps track of like every minute that we've been together, but you know, I think it's around April that we met.
There's no way that y'all are a happy couple and together for 6 years without any problem. Are you like Yeah, I get y'all probably together, but there's no issue, nothing. It gotta be something.
Together, we met on a dating website called Plenty of Fish. I'm sure you guys are familiar.
Fish.
I don't know.
We all
I
meet
lucked out,
on,
you know. I didn't catch one of those pervy guys.
Drop it down in the comments.
Being
Yes
together for
or no?
6 years, Chantal's audience knew very little about BB, except for some strange details that she shared.
Yeah,
Strange
that's
detail.
what we do. That's, you know, we do boyfriend girlfriend shit. Fart on each other. We have.
What do you mean by boyfriend girlfriend? And did she just say for each other? Ew!
Actually farted on each other. I find that funny. He
Why
farted
would-
on my cat.
How
one
you
time.
find that
It's not
funny?
very nice.
When BB did appear on camera,
Really
he
nice.
came across as a bit
You found your
strange,
cat?
because he's always seemed pretty uncomfortable and even annoyed to be there.
This is my boyfriend, everybody, and he's gonna do my makeup as requested. And
Look like y'all a complete stranger, or y'all just friends just meeting for the first time, and we don't see how he become your boyfriend or how y'all together.
hates me right now for this, so I hope you appreciate what he's doing. And this is the only video you're
He's
gonna make with
looking
me, is that
at
right?
you like, why I'm doing this.
Okay. Thanks for cooking.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Are you frying croissants? I can see why she being. And she talking about, yum, good. Who is happy about fried croissants?
We're almost done. Holding on.
Like you treat like him like you want your kids.
Hi. What are you doing? It's weird being on camera, isn't it?
Really don't want
In
to
all
be in front of
honesty,
this
I'm
camera.
not even surprised at BB's reaction when Chantal is acting
Uh-huh.
like such a cringy millennial. Despite being
It
in a
is
long-term
cringy
relationship, I
millennial.
actually can't imagine them having a conversation with each other. In a YouTube commenter put it
Yeah, I can imagine them sitting down for an hour, having a conversation, and not saying jack shit about what's going on.
perfectly. They were supposedly in a relationship for 8 years, yet whenever they were on camera, they talked
Why
to each other
she
like they
did
were
for 6
strangers
years?
on a first date.
Now you're
These
saying
cooking
it
videos
for
Chantal
8 years.
did with her unwilling participant
So she
BB
lying.
didn't get many views at all. It wasn't until she started
Okay.
uploading mukbangs in 2017 that things really took.
Who is the craziest person to be her first subscriber, subscribe to her mupping, or her first viewer to subscribe to her mupping?
Off and her channel began to grow. Funnily enough, posting these
Yeah.
mukbangs made Chantal a bit self-conscious about her weight, as she knew that through
Self-conscious?
eating enormous amounts of food, she was going to start gaining.
You know it made you self-confident about your weight, and you know you're going to gain the weight, then why do it? Why do it anyway?
So you're probably wondering, like, aren't you worried because you're fat? If you eat this way,
Yeah.
you're gonna gain weight. Like doing mukbangs and stuff. And
Are you worried
I have
about
a video
that?
explaining my plan. Like, on the days
Yeah,
that I don't
let's
do
hear the
mukbangs,
plan.
I'm gonna eat very little, and whatever I eat is gonna be healthy. And I'm gonna be starting a workout routine. Get my ass.
Whatever you not doing your mupping YouTube channel, you're going to eat a little of healthy food, then work out. So that means you're losing about 20 to 30 pounds every time. Then you gotta lose.
In shape.
I ain't no doctor
Chantal's
here.
idea to just eat
But
healthy and work out
that
on
what
days
I'll
that she
probably
wasn't
do.
filming mukbangs would never have worked. Even if she
Uh-huh.
ate no food at all in those days, she would still
Yeah.
be over her calories the entire week.
She would
And let's
definitely be
real,
over her
there's no way
calories.
you can go from eating
Even
over 10,000 calories
even
one day
if
to
she
just
lose
1,200
most of
the
her
next,
pound,
and then
she
go
gonna
back and
gain
eat
no
over
pound back
10,000
by
probably
doing the
the next
muppings.
day if you're filming. It was just never going to work from the get-go. And as predicted,
What do
she
you mean?
didn't stick to this supposed plan whatsoever. Not
Yeah.
only this, Chantal began posting her mukbangs even more consistently, clearly going off the schedule.
Wait a minute. Let's go
Work from
back.
the
Let's
get-go.
go back to
And as
the
predicted, she
thumbnail.
didn't stick
Let's
to
see her
this supposed
thumbnail.
plan whatsoever. Not only this, Chantal began posting her mukbangs
Yo. Ew. Alright. Why? Why your thumbnail look like this? Bay Harvey? Dr. Sleep Revenge? That made me go up.
even more consistently, clearly going off the schedule that she'd planned. Her
Off the
viewers
schedule?
noticed that she wasn't losing any weight at all, and she was actually gaining weight. In
How you make a plan, work out on those days, and then go back to mupping? But we can tell you're not technically losing the weight.
that whenever they'd mention this in her comments section, they would be deleted. She sure does love to prune her comments section. Her chubby finger must constantly be pushing refresh. And she most definitely reads these forums because she slips in her videos.
But I can't blame them.
Always bring up what was talked about on here nearly every day. She also posted all weight-related comments are being deleted. Even her...
But you say you were gonna lose weight, didn't you? Didn't you say that you had planned to lose weight? And then you're gonna go back to the mukbang, lose your weight, and you have a plan to keep this up. But you never follow up on the plan.
Of fans are going to get whiplash from her drastic mood swings. We don't all live in your crazy fucked up head, Chantel. We assume when you really talk about it, it's something you like to discuss. What does she expect? And her fans can't help but call her out. Especially when she even seems surprised that she will have to change her diet when she has weight loss surgery.
She would definitely have to change her diet.
Around this time I might be getting...
If that Foodie booty, who's that man? Foodie, don't tell me. You got no man. I should know.
Next year. And after that appointment, confirming, I'm gonna have to get serious, so I'm kind of panicking.
Panicking. You have to get serious anyway.
Chantal is just a total hypocrite, and her fans can't stand it, constantly calling her out for her behaviour. Because she can't keep up with deleting all of her hate comments, she decides to separate her YouTube channels, keeping one for doing mukbangs and another for weight loss, which seems a bit counterproductive in my opinion. If you're gonna try and lose weight, you probably should.
If I was doing like something like what she do, I'll probably like make one day doing crazy food challenge, and then have a plan like each day. Do all like I'll have a plan so I won't have to create a whole new channel.
Be a mukbang YouTuber, and I do find it funny how she thinks that she'll have two different audiences for each channel, and that it won't just be the same people leaving hate comments on both channels.
It's not.
I wanted to let you guys know that I have decided to. I think you remember I did I have like a separate ASMR channel. Well, it's not something I'm really enjoying doing. So I'm actually going to stop doing it, and I'm actually going to.
So you're going to start doing ASMR type video? You're going to start doing mukbang altogether. You're going to start, right? Yeah. Oh, wait, hold up. I don't think she actually going to start.
You use that second account to create a second channel that will involve, you know how like Eat with Chunky, she has her Eat with Chunky channel, which is her mukbang channel, and then she has a separate channel, Chunky but Funky or something like that, which is her everything else channel, like vlogs, whatever else, style, makeup. Well, I want to do that too, so I'm gonna do a separate channel for my weight loss journey where I will talk about everything about that. And then I will have makeup tutorials, you know, fashion, plus size fashion, things like that, and vlogs. So I just think it's better to separate the two. I don't want one channel to get too, you know, eclectic and too messy, and there's different audiences for.
I don't understand why you're doing this. I get the like blogging, makeup, and weight loss on that channel, and then you're going to continue doing mukbang challenge. Why you need to put weight loss and mukbang on one channel?
Different aspects of the material I release. Material, like it's like this big thing, but anyway, so that's what I think. It's just better if I do that.
But she just couldn't stop herself from talking about her diet plan on her mukbang channel, even though she literally told viewers that she would, announcing that she'd be going completely vegan.
Like, didn't you just say that you were gonna have a diet plan? And then you just told us that your plan was when the days I'm not doing my mukbangs, I'll be doing my diet plan and working out. And then you just say that. But then when we go to your mukbang channel and you post 2 or 3 days later, we go to your channel, we don't see no progress.
Too.
A lot of you are going to ask why I decide to be mostly vegan. Vegan, I'm going to be vegan. But there's a lot of reasons. There's some health reasons, you know, especially the old ticker. Animal fats are saturated.
Now Chantal's vegan face.
She lying. There's no way she being vegan. That ice cream don't even look like ain't vegan. You don't even look like a healthy type ice cream.
is here sets a scene for what would come to be known as the Chantal cycle. This is essentially a cycle of behaviours that Chantal follows every time she goes through another fad diet, having the same reaction every time she fails. First off, she'll start with phase 1, which is the weight loss attempt. Here, she'll share the new diet she plans to follow, sharing all of the health benefits with her audience, and basically acting like she knows everything, like when she decided to become vegan.
Cows looking miserable. To lactate, you have to be pregnant, so they're always artificially inseminated.
She lying about becoming vegan. She never gonna become vegan. She only doing that because she don't want the hate comments to come blowing up her comments.
And they're pregnant all the time. Would you like to be fucking pregnant all the time? And they're just in these slots, miserable, panting. There's, you know, they get infected.
Why are you talking about cows? Aren't you the one who eating them? If you say you're gonna be vegan, then why eat hamburger? Why eat ribs if you say you want to be vegan?
Shins in their udders, it's just disgusting. And then they give birth, and the minute they give birth, their baby is yanked away from them, so they get depressed. Yeah, animals have feelings. Go figure.
We know that.
Something. And then the babies, because you love the taste of veal, get put into little cages away from their parent mother where they can hardly move so that the meat is nice and tender just for you, so you can have a really delicious veal parmesan.
Bro, we don't need to hear how the cows are cooked or dying. Like, I get it. You're trying to be vegan, right? But you're not trying to be vegan.
Or something. I'm sorry, but it disgusts me, you know, and it's my channel,
and
I'm gonna voice my opinion.
After she's done lecturing our audience, she'll typically share her weight, do a healthy mukbang, and a healthy food haul of all the things she's bought for that specific diet.
You're telling me that you try to go the healthy route. She don't even know what is healthy or not.
Next comes phase 2, the breakdown phase. This is where she'll announce that she hasn't actually stuck to her diet, even admitting that she's been eating food outside of the diet when she's not been filming. She even blames her audience for not encouraging her enough, telling them that her journey isn't supposed to be perfect, then restricts her comment section to avoid getting hate.
So before you all start typing, what happened to your diet? Let me explain something to you, okay? So I made a decision. I'm closing my weight loss channel. My other channel, I'm shutting it down.
What's the point of making it in the first place? If you weren't gonna stick to weight loss and stick to the blog and beauty content that you say you're gonna put out on that channel, then what's the point of making that channel in the first place?
I'm too bitchy to deal with, you know, all these experts in diet, and then these people who are like, well, you wouldn't get hate if you wouldn't tell people that you're losing weight or you're vegan. You know what? You're right. So I'm not going to.
Yeah, you wouldn't get hate. You wouldn't get hate if you wouldn't clickbait people and saying, hey, I'm gonna lose some weight. I'm gonna start eating meat. But you clickbait us. You clickbait us and told us.
I saw Amber Lynn Reed's video of her no more weight loss journey, and I understand why. Because it's sickening. It's sickening. No matter what you do, people think you're eating bad. You eat a fucking piece of fruit and people think that you're like, you know, like, no, I can't handle that. People need to worry about themselves. This is a mukbang channel, so if you can't handle watching someone big eat something, go watch a skinny bitch eat a salad. And also, I'm not making my weight loss anything public because I'm too inconsistent. I fuck up. So, whatever. And if you're gonna be like, oh, so what, you're just gonna gain weight and be 800 pounds? Well, if I do, what's it to you? And, you know.
For one, we're not mad that you're doing it. I'm getting it. But, it's like, if you have a channel where all you do is sit down, talk, and then eat food all the time, then that's disgusting.
I'm not saying I'm giving up on losing weight, but I'm not going to talk about it on this channel, and I'm not going to talk about it on YouTube at all anymore.
We can tell.
There you go. So you don't have to be.
Don't tell me you're not going to give up.
After this, we enter phase 3, where she will forget about weight loss completely to focus more on making more and more mukbangs. Her followers and views plummet because everyone is sick of watching her constantly go back and forth. And
we're constantly sick and tired of you keep on clipping us.
Viewers she has left are people who love to watch her fail.
Yeah. Everything is just so delicious. Alright. One more bite of rice with the mango dressing. Let's eat these. Beauty bite. They're crunchy, watch.
Finally, in phase 4, Chantal basically goes through an awakening stage, where she realizes what eating constant mukbangs have done to her body and starts planning her next diet, turning...
Now you want to plan the diet? I don't understand it. I don't understand what the concept you trying to show it.
The comments back on too. One of her fads was to lose 50 pounds, which she will do through various home workouts.
I want to show you what my new gym is going to be for until I lose 50 pounds. Look what I found. Honestly, when I lost like a whole bunch of weight before, a long time ago, I did the Jane Fonda complete workout. It kicks your ass, and I lost so much weight. So the Jane Fonda complete workout, like from the 80s. Hi Lily, Buns of Steel. Kinda. Another Jane Fonda one. Look at this. Sweating to the 80s. Party off the pounds. And yes.
And those dancing video where you dance and you gotta dance every time to lose weight. Now I don't think those will help. Like you probably might lose like maybe 10 pounds each time, but somebody like her size, you actually need to put in a hard actual work to lose some weight.
That's exactly SLC. And belly dance.
But home workout videos from the 80s are much better than the gym, she says, because she won't go until she loses 50 pounds first.
You guys are gonna laugh, but this is gonna be my gym. I'm only gonna join the gym when I lose 50 pounds because I don't want to waste money and not go.
This spiral started to bring more attention to the
You about to do a home workout until you lose 50 pounds because you want to waste money. Girl, you're stupid. I need somebody to put something in your mind because you're insane, girl.
Or it turned totally negative. Many viewers didn't agree with the level of hate she started to get.
So, yes, she existed as a mukbang channel. But if you remember back at the beginning of her channel, she got far less hate than she gets now. Like, she was known as the nicer Canadian Amberlynn Reid way back in the day. Because she was considered the...
Now I get it. When she started the mukbang, that when it actually got the hate. And she kept on letting the hate go. And now I understand.
Nice one.
As Chantal became more infamous in her community, she had several early scandals which went pretty much unnoticed by the rest of the internet. She was well known for bullying her haters, even people she once considered friends. After receiving hate from someone she went to school with, she went on to harass them by saying that she'd asked to get S-Aid for wearing short skirts, calling her a bad...
They asked you get S-Aid for wearing short... Hey, I don't mind big girls wearing shorts, but I don't like there's certain big girls that I can't stand that try to look sexy.
Mother, and even threatening to call CPS on her. Her own family weren't safe from the harassment either, as she would torment her sister constantly on camera. She even received criticism from the mainstream media for doing a mukbang while talking about the deaths of the members of the Heaven's Gate cult. This was...
So, you do a mukbang and you talk about a death? This is not a mukbang. I don't understand. What is a mukbang actually supposed to look like? What are you actually supposed to talk in a mukbang? Is this what you actually supposed to talk about in a mukbang?
Was completely insensitive and she got a lot of backlash for it. The problem is that she put pictures of dead bodies whilst discussing cheese like it was all normal. Funnily enough, all of these controversies are only the start of her downfall. During her mukbang videos from 2018 and onwards, she tried so many different diets, it's honestly hard to count. Each time going through the same Chantal cycle and failing each one. There's another attempt.
You tell me she went through the same cycle over and over, and she failed every last one of them? Why? Like, if you're going to do something that you say, do it.
Attempt at veganism here too.
Yesterday, I made a 100% pledge. I posted it on my Instagram, but I made a pledge to finally, really, truly take the plunge after attempting many times to be fully vegan. Yes, vegan.
Nobody gonna believe you. If you say you were gonna be vegan the first time, and now you're saying, oh, I'm gonna be vegan now. Nobody gonna
believe
believe me.
Plant-based. I will be eating a whole food plant-based diet. So I'm not going to be eating any. I'm going to be eating carbs, not unhealthy carbs. Okay, so I'm not going to be eating any refined carbs. It's going to be all whole food. If I'm eating whole food plant-based diet, a lot of whole foods and healthy foods, I don't find that I really need to. You know, I'm dividing my day up into 3 meals, and I think that should suffice.
And then the keto diet, which is essentially where you eat no carbs. Obviously, really hard for someone who pretty much only likes to eat carbs.
I've been researching a lot into water fasting, and you know that I've done
this
before. I have done shorter water fasts. They are intense, and I haven't done it really properly before. Like,
how you actually do water fasting? And water fasting actually the smart way to actually start losing weight, or is it like a dangerous way and a dangerous hard way to actually lose weight?
You know, with the refeeding stages and everything, I just kind of jumped into it. So I have really been mentally and physically preparing for this for the past while, and I just want to, you know, and educating myself more. Been watching tons of hours and hours of Lauren Lockman videos,
followed by a 21-day water fast, which
21-day water fast,
her ovarian cysts.
And I think that I would really like to give keto a really good try, a really honest try, a really good try for 30 days and see if it makes any difference. I feel that it will, which is why I'm really wanting to do this.
I think I need to put a disclaimer here just to say that I really do not advise anyone to do a water fast, especially if
what he say. I don't think doing water fasting is probably smart. Now, it might probably make you lose weight, I think, but I never done that.
21 days. There's just so many health risks, and if you don't know what you're doing, you can actually die. And due to the extreme nature of it, it's not surprising that Chantal failed after just 6 days.
She can kill herself?
Yes, it's not clickbait. I am going to be ending the water only, and I think that's best for me because the fasting, the purpose of the fasting is to be able to rest a lot of the time.
Not good at all.
Don't exert yourself, really rest, very minimal activity. That's why people go on retreats. Like I said, they go away, they just rest all day.
For someone who's nearly 400 pounds, resting is the last thing she needs to be doing. Chantal has had enough rest for probably her entire life. And despite all these diets over the years, she actually gained weight. The reason why people get frustrated with Chantal is that because she complains about literally everything. Her weight, the diet she's on, her fans, and everything in between.
That's why people are commenting on her. They're not commenting about her weight. A lot of pretty girls look big. They just mad because all she do is complain. She complain, then she go and say, "Oh, I'm gonna do this, that," and then right when she probably start, and then halfway into it, she go and give up.
Another fad diet. She needs to be in a consistent calorie deficit combined with exercise, and to stop doing
and she don't know how to be in a
only problem that
plan.
she's been trying to solve the wrong way. As she has ovarian cysts,
and then
that she tries to heal with healing stones, only to have to end up needing a hysterectomy.
I've been doing all kinds of research on self-healing, so I'm trying to heal my body. I was supposed to see my doctor today, the gynecologist, to discuss my alternative methods, but she got called into surgery, so it's rescheduled to February 8th, and I'm going to tell her to give me a couple of months to try this self-healing, and then to follow up with more imaging to see if I'm out of breath because I was like running upstairs to see if
hey, you need to follow up what the doctor plan is.
Has done anything to the cysts. Combined with the medicine treatment I'm doing, I'm going to try healing, and I've stones with meditation. So I've been looking into this, and already I feel like I've opened up like a part of my brain I didn't know existed.
And also doing a juice fast to help heal her body.
I'm on a smoothie only diet today because well, this is like,
how many diets do you have? You saying, hey, I'm gonna be cutting out carbs, I'm gonna be a vegan, I'm gonna do water fasting, and now, last thing I'm gonna do a smoothie diet. Smoothie diet not the right way.
This vlog is gonna be 2 separate days, okay? And I know I'm wearing the same sweater. But today is smoothie only,
Because tomorrow I start my juice fast, so I want to prepare my body. So I'm doing
smoothie.
There's nothing a sugar-filled drive-through smoothie can do to heal your body.
God.
If it was made at home using fresh fruit, it would be better, but that's way too much work for Chantal. She always
if I were her, I'd probably use like fresh fruit, or probably like use something where I have some type of veggie or something healthy in my smoothie.
Talks about needing to heal her body, but the best way to do this is by losing weight, which she is avoiding at every opportunity to do.
Like, even if you do
ridiculous
drink
diets
smoothie or
instead.
juice,
During this time, Chantal
or
also seems to have lost any ounce of self-respect she has, as she starts sharing very embarrassing stories of herself, probably because viewership is down. If any of this stuff happened to me, I'd probably take it to the grave too. Her most famous story involves a failed threesome, where Chantal arranges for it to happen, but catfish.
A failed threesome? I guess the guy probably dipped away when he saw her.
The couple, and when they saw her in real life, they couldn't go through with it, which is unsurprising. Instead of a romantic evening, Chantal ended up being sick and leaving her own and vomit all over the bathroom, which she explains while eating a lovely shrimp Alfredo.
This is gross, guys.
Warning
you if you're grossed out. I can't say I didn't warn you, so don't bitch for me later. Seconds. So it comes out both ends. And I had a skirt on. And a G-string. The barf goes projectile all over the wall. The poop goes all over their floor. No towels, no paper towels. Why is this so disgusting? What am I watching? Why am this really disgusting? Anywhere in the bathroom, no toilet paper. So at this point, I was like panicking. Napkins? But they didn't wake up. They were still sleeping somehow. I didn't hear any movement. I didn't know what to do. I took I took my G-string off, cleaned up with some socks and some clothes I had in my bag. Ew. You know, I think I had a sweater or something in there. Anyway, it was disgusting.
Not only does she tell disgusting stories, but she also starts doing disgusting things on camera too, including picking her nose and even farting.
A video for you guys because I'm eating my cheat day. Hold on, I gotta pause.
She tell me she eating her cheat day. That's not a cheat day. That's like a normal day that she already been eating.
Tales from Beyond the Bees. You guys would buy it?
What? Ew. Bro, there's no way that she kept that in there. See, when she made her videos raw cut. So that means you see everything.
But it wasn't just farting and picking her nose on camera that got Chantal into controversy.
What?
She started picking fights with other creators in the beauty space on YouTube.
Why
called out a YouTuber called Charlie Gold for making content about Amberlyn Reed, saying, "What I have a problem with is you profiting off Amberlyn like 1,000 others when you were obese too and need to take a seat." Charlie responds to Chantal in a very mature way, and viewers side with her and agree with her take.
I just wanted to address this in a way so I can be an example to her on how to maybe conduct yourself online. I'm by no means perfect.
Everybody's not perfect.
Learn from my mistakes, and I've turned on my camera and posted straight negativity on.
Everybody's not perfect. All you gotta do is look at other people's content or look at other people and do better than what they did. Don't follow up what they did.
My channel before. What I won't do is continue to do the same thing. I may have slip-ups, but what I won't do is be trapped. This is a trap that this big toddler set out, and that's not something I'm going to engage in. I personally take too much time to do my makeup, to do my hair, to get dressed, to just simply roll around in mud with a pig. I will not do that. I will say this much. I believe there's a lot going on with this lady when it comes to her life. I believe there's a lot she's upset about. And what she sought out to do on YouTube was wrong, because I believe she's looking for validation, she's looking for love, she's
definitely looking for validation
in all the wrong ways.
You can say that
because it's failing.
Well,
she's upset.
Instead of ignoring the reaction or coming up with a valid critique, Chantal would be accused of racism by calling Charlie Cole instead of Charlie Gold, even labeling her a criminal.
So here's the thing, Charlie Cole. I knew she was a criminal.
Yeah, she racist. You saying Charlie Cole instead of Charlie Gold? why would you take out the G and put a C and say colon? Now people are going to think you actually racist.
I knew it. I can tell. I'm a good judge of character. I knew she's trashy. I knew she was trashy.
Chantal's behaviour became even more erratic after a failed relationship with a man called Nader, who was pretty abusive to Chantal, to be honest. She would tell viewers that he was pushy, even pressuring her to use hard drugs.
So to ease the mood, he starts smoking. He lights up this Moroccan hash, and we get totally fucking baked. And then he like I don't want to say this, but you guys are gonna be so... I don't do this on a regular basis. I don't even do it, really. But I did it for some reason. I did it, and it's not good to do. And if that changes your perception of me, I apologize. But I did, like, he busted out, like, a bunch of lines of cocaine.
What?
I know.
Cocaine? She even started showing up on stream with bruises.
I'll show you my chest, but not my boobs. He didn't abuse me. It didn't hurt at all at the time. Ow, 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 ow.
Oh, I see.
Fucking bruise. You see?
Where did them bruises came from? I don't know if it was him or you probably made them bruises.
She can barely even touch her chest. It's so sore, there will have been a lot of pressure used to inflict something like that. Chantal would even drive around high, accusing Nader of cheating. Viewers warned her that if she didn't stop, she would end up getting into a car accident, which finally happened.
Actually got in a car accident.
It did?
I was driving with him and I was bawling, distraught, because that was the day
Now I understand. She gonna try to switch up the story and then put blame on him, saying that he the one who forced her to get high and for her to crash that car.
He was here and he was being really aggressive. I was driving him back home.
I knew it.
Like, I'm like, let's go right now. Like, I just ran out of my house. He was like raging around, and then he got in the car and he's like, I'm not going home. I'm like, you're going home. I'm like, I'm gonna call the cops. And that's when he made that comment about call the cops. I want to see you call the cops. He was like, where's the lighter? And I was like looking at my purse for the lighter, and then like the car ahead of me, I didn't stop in time, and I hit her. And I was bawling, and she must have felt bad for me. She was like, it's okay.
Despite the abusive relationship, Chantal gave him loads of gifts, including a new TV, iPhone, and even helping him to start his own YouTube channel. And in return, all Nader gave her was gonorrhea. The couple eventually split, and Chantal became even more enraged when watching a live stream of Nader featuring one of her fans, causing Chantal to have a panic attack on stream.
Oh my god, I feel like I'm gonna have a fucking panic attack, honestly.
Why are you crying?
After the breakup, Chantal pretty much went insane, if that's not too harsh. Having a full-on Britney Spears moment and shaving her head live on stream, which...
Yo! I thought Lovely Peach was weird. But now I understand. There's two weird peaches.
She did because she failed to give herself a pixie cut.
I have to use lubricant, don't I? This way? Like this? Yes? Ah, there we go. I get it now, guys.
What were you trying to do?
Later comes the infamous Cuba rage moment, where she ends up saying some racist things about Nader, even telling her viewers that he should be deported.
You don't like it? Oh, sorry, go back to Egypt, you f***ing refugee piece of shit. You don't even deserve to be in Canada. You should be deported. You deserve to be hung by the f***ing president.
Oh my god. I don't got no words to say.
You deserve everything you get. You do not deserve to be in Canada. You do not deserve.
Oh, she definitely knew a foul language in her argument.
You are evil. You do not.
I never expected someone to use foul language in the argument.
Wanting even more attention, Chantal even claims that everyone wants to have sex with her.
Another thing, I am sick of people with busted faces looking like a 500 miles of rough road. People with 80s hairdos coming for me saying I'm desperate and that nobody wants me except for money. Bitch, I'm hot, okay? And I'm good in bed. I'm an expert starfisher. I have a soft food.
Nobody wants you for your fucking body. Nobody ever agreed and say, hey, damn, she was hot. I want to sell a piece of Nobody ever said that.
And I'm pretty, so stop coming for me about that nobody wants to screw me, okay? Everybody wants me. Everybody wants to have sex with me.
You.
When I go through drive-thrus, people give me extra sauce, okay? When I go to resort, I turn heads, so you better recognize, okay?
And honestly, I can't lie, that video is actually hilarious. But it's sad that Chantal doesn't realize that the only reason she's turning heads is because she's had £400 and she's getting extra sauce because the servers know she's probably gonna ask for it. You know, given that she is £400. And if you've gotten the same vibe as me, it seems like at this point Chantal is sort of leaning towards fetish content. The way she's eating is getting pretty sexual, and combined with the farting, it's like she's gearing her content in a sexual direction. And that's exactly where it goes when she starts an OF.
I'm never going back, never ever. Address the lingerie, damn it, why? Because we were—
No! So she's doing the other type of— Oh. I get it. That would y'all kind of see when she started OF.
We're doing some OnlyFans pictures, like collaboration. So yes, because you know Carly has a very, very successful OnlyFans, and she was giving me some pointers and stuff. And
that's nice.
Yeah, I will be
pointers.
One of those,
which led to some hilarious breakdowns post OF photo shoots.
Doesn't have a wife and kids. Matter fucking loves me. He does. You guys fucking know he does. You catch him watching my streams and everything. He's never had—
I gotta say this. If y'all doing OF with her, and y'all going to just hit her and then dip off and never talk to her again, if I were doing that, y'all know this, right? Let's see this. I'll hit her, give her that good stroke, then I'll dip off on her and never talk to her ever again. Love is a strong word.
We have
love is a strong word. You can't
you know what the situation
say love
is
to everybody.
Amazing fucking sex. Like such good fucking sex that it makes us crazy if we fucking fight.
She starts promoting links to her OF on her YouTube page, and viewers are angry at this to say the least, as there are obviously minors who are able to access this. Chantal's issues regarding—
No! So you were rolling your OF. How delusional you gotta be to actually put your OF on your channel?
Minors don't end there. She frequently went on Omegle during live streams. I'm sure we all know what Omegle is, but if you don't, it's a site where you're connected to random strangers on the internet in a video call. But
it's
while
like
she went on Omegle, she
like
was in lingerie, and Chantal connects with a minor who was exposed to her.
Hi. Oh my god! He was not. He was Indian, that guy. No, he wasn't a minor. Did he look like a friggin' minor to you?
Now, while I can't show this for obvious reasons, the boy in the video is absolutely a minor. And while it's not Chantal's fault that she got flashed by him, she handled it in totally the wrong way and made people feel very uncomfortable about how she was describing him before turning back to the dating apps, where she met a Syrian man named Salah, and another era of controversy begins for Chantal, fast-tracking her downfall. Their relationship moves strangely fast. As soon after they met, Chantal starts wearing a hijab, removes all of her videos from her YouTube channel where her head is not covered, and in the space of a—
What? So now you're trying to fall up in his little religion, his little culture? You trying to be like you're part of his culture?
Once she moves to Kuwait, converted to Islam and married Salah.
Or a break through this whole video. It gotta be something to the video.
For those of you who do not know, Shahada is the first pillar of Islam. It's an oath and creed recited swearing to only worship Allah and to follow the word of his prophet Muhammad.
While living in Kuwait, Chantal's channel was pretty boring. Frequent mukbangs and the usual Chantal cycle of trying a new diet and failing. Her views steadily declined until a cheating scandal went viral on Twitter as a fan shared screenshots of their interaction. Chantal went live to show viewers how upset she was with the situation.
He's mad that I'm outing him. I'm never, ever, man,
You're mad. You're not mad, but crying because he caught you?
I'm done. I'm never, ever. Oh, Kuwait arc is over. I don't even believe in God right now.
Yeah, your life is definitely over.
Hijab. I don't believe in anything anymore.
But
she said never start a YouTube channel in the first place. Right when she started that YouTube channel, she already should have known everything was going to crumble the first second she got on YouTube.
This didn't last long, as Chantal forgave Salah and moved back in with him, where she stayed with him in Kuwait throughout 2024, then moving to Syria with him in 2025. Fans were worried for her safety, but she was only there for a few months before the couple finally split and she returned to Canada. This is where Chantal ultimately hits rock bottom, as shortly after she is demonetized from YouTube, sharing this post claiming that she won't be able to survive and begging for money. She was demonetized for pushing the boundaries of YouTube's policies, promoting her YouTube videos so much, basically showing off her ED, which violates a self-harm policy.
Policy from YouTube about like people think that like they're going to be getting rid of mukbangs, demonetizing mukbangs. I don't think that.
Oh, so when YouTube is saying is if they demonetize you, that means they start paying for any views that come to your video. So that means even if you hit 3,000 or 4,000 watch hours, YouTube will stop paying you, and your views will only come from the people that subscribe to your channel. Right? But if you're not getting enough views on your channel, you're not making enough money to support you. Right? You probably might make $100 to $200 every month, but that's not enough. 4,000 watch hours, you make decent amount of money. 3,000, you ain't making enough to start making money. So she ain't making a good amount of money right there.
That's the goal. I think it's just to
like, I get that you're making money,
which,
but you're not making
as I've said
good money right
a million
there.
times, I don't on camera. And hey, if they do away with mukbangs, I'll do cooking and I'll do vlogs, whatever. What do you think about people reporting or eating videos?
But why you didn't did that before?
I don't care, Nora. I mean, go for it, whatever.
If they demonetize Amber Lynn, I sincerely hope they demonetize all of her lychee obsessed reaction channels.
Well, if they demonetize me and ain't never seeing me again, I'm going getting a job.
Yeah.
Bye.
And it's the reason why I need to be careful about what I say. So if you hear me abbreviate any obvious terms, it's because I don't want to be demonetized on YouTube either. Chantal ignored every warning she got and didn't bother to change her content to avoid being demonetized, even though she said she wouldn't. Honestly, it's her own fault, and I don't feel bad for her whatsoever.
Yo, if that video was wild, you haven't seen anything yet. I put my funniest reaction right here in this playlist, and YouTube thinks you will love this special video next. Click one of those, hit the sub button if you are new, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.